Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If we do have any gentlemen here, good evening, welcome. How is everyone doing today? I want you all to come. I have something to share with you guys. I know you probably have heard it, read about it, and still have some follow-up questions. And that's why I really want to come on tonight quickly so I can help you guys understand and guide you to that path, right? Be on that right path. Welcome. Where is everyone? Come on in, guys. Come on in. Today is a day just right after July 4th. How was you guys? July 4th. Did you guys have fun? We had fun. We partied hard yesterday. So, new service alert. I made a post last week. You guys all have, shared interest, what I've got to talk about, what I'm saying, especially when you guys hear the word contract. It drives your attention. You guys want to hear more about what that is. In a very simple layman understanding, contract is just some sort of an agreement, right, between one person and the other, between two people, right? And you strike something, you guys agree to something, and you put it in writing, and you both sign. That's the contract. That is what binds you both together. So in this business, we tend to use that word a lot. So I don't want you guys to overrate the word contract. In business, contract means that's money. When you hear about contract, that means that person has landed no contract and they're gonna generate money. Because in life, generally, everybody's all about the wealth, all about what you can do to make more money. Caption, hashtag, site also, and all that. So I've come to share with you and bring you this great information. And please, if you have questions, kindly do me a favor. You can do three things. You can either drop those comments in this session after or while I'm doing this live. I hope I can see those comments. That's why I went live on my computer, because if I do live on my mobile, sometimes I can't just see those what is it called, the questions or your comments. Or you can call me after this session or send me an email. Those three means are a way to reach out to me and get my attention, because honestly, I don't want you guys to underestimate what you guys can do with this new service. Honestly, there is so much potential with being an MROA. That's simply what I've come to talk about today. All right, quickly, I need your attention. MROA simply is very easy. Remember, guys, when you guys, because a lot of us, most of us now in this industry, we are all DOT specimen collector. We are certified to do DOT drug test, right? Because that's one of your top 3 services that you offer in your diagnostic lab. If you're new, make sure you're listening attentively. So MROA is the thing that I was talking to. That's the thing that I was referring to when I said contract, when you guys were all asking what I have to share, what is it that I'm talking about. So simply, and I did mention that I have a readily available contract, because I literally just secured my own contract. So I am trying to teach you guys the same way, the same methodology, the same strategy, the same work, the same input, the same thing that I said verbatim. That's what I'm trying to share with you guys today. A lot of people are not going to listen through, because again, you would see wealth, hard work comes with wealth. You just have to do your due diligence. It pays through. Anything that comes easy goes right out back, just the same way, boom, boom, boom. So if you're still watching, I congratulate you, because I'm about to drop something that is very it's a potential. All right, it depends on how you understand it and what you did after you heard this message. So we all, like I said, everybody in this group or watching this video is already or potentially going to be a DOT specimen collector, because your first intention is to have a lab, and the first thing that we all preach to you guys is, oh, you have to be a DOT specimen collector. I'm telling you, I have another major service that's actually is way more lucrative than being a DOT specimen collector. So stay tuned and continue to watch me. Do not go away from the screen. Stay true to the plan. But it requires you, once you hear this information, you do have to run away with it and do your own work so that you can also get your own contracts. All right? You do have to work for things that you own. Hard work, again, equalizes wealth. There is no rich person that would tell you that they never work for what they have. Even Kim Kardashian, all these rich people, this celebrity, they work every day. They work every day. That's how they were able to make money. All right? So we got to work so we can make this money. There is no fast track to wealth. So, service alert. You all are DOT specimen collector, right? Once you become certified, you obtain this certificate, you then start to reach out to labs, right? Hey lab, I'm a DOT specimen collector. Can I work for you? Can I be a collector? Isn't that the idea? Y'all reach out to them. Y'all want them to set you guys up, especially Quest, LabCorp, all these vendors like the FormFax, eScreen, and you want them to pay you for collection because you're a DOT specimen collector, right? And in another way that I also teach people, do that, but don't rely on that only. Also go ahead and market your business, right? Have your own lab account, so when you do have that business come through, for example, you went to the guy's Subway next door to your opening company. Oh, I can do your drug test. They say, okay, yes, drug test all of my drug screen all of my employees. You take those tests, you run it through your own account, right? It's the same service idea. You all can actually be an MROA assistant, meaning that you are a medical review officer assistant. Is more so like a medical assistant, right? Because these MROs are doctors. They are licensed physicians that took testing, because they also are doing DOT for DOT test result screening for DOT. Anybody that goes through DOT needs to be certified. Be you doing the reading correction, you have to be certified. These MROs too, because they are going to be reviewing this lab test, they got to take that MROCC certificate. Only a doctor, although only a doctor is qualified to take that training. Because we are not doctors, we can only stay at a minimum level. So we come in as an assistant. That's where the medical assistant comes in. So you're also going to take this test, right? The certification course, which I shared with you in this little thing that I put together, and become an MRO. Once you take your certification course, you pass the course, you're going to then start to reach out to these labs and say, hey, lab, MRO, not labs, please be careful. You're going to then reach out to these MROs, which I have given you a list of MROs that you can work with that are actually looking for assistantship, right? You're going to reach out to them and say, hey, I want to be an MRO, and they will pay you. The amount of money that you can make is actually greater than you asking the lab to pay you as a DOT specimen collector. When we reach out to these labs, the labs only reimburses you $10 for collecting for them. But with an MRO, the potential is great. You actually get to set your fees. That's where you come in and get your own contract with multiples, and not just one MRO, but with multiples MRO. Okay, so the way that works is that you're gonna go ahead, you have this information. Again, the course is online. I put it together where I got to share with you what an MROA is, where to go take the course, the accredited course, not just from anybody on the streets, right? It is an accredited course that you have to take. The one that is recognized, I shared that with you in the course. Then the list of MROs that are available that are looking for partnerships or assistance, that you can go through them to get your contracts. So I put those together, and it's only going for $50. Very, very, very cheap for you to invest in this information, right? So that's what I've come to share with you. Rather than you just being a DOT collector and getting rejected by these labs, you can also look into being an assistant for these MROs, and you can have this as an additional services. you do have to know how to do all this admin work. It comes with work. You have to be the one to review the CCF forms. You will be the one to report back to the clearinghouse. You will be the ones to reach out back to the collectors, which in this case, you know, we all collect. So all the specimen collectors, you reach out to them if there is any errors. You're looking out for errors. You're looking out for all those things. So that's what I've come to share with you. I have that course available online. It's just, we just released that course yesterday. So if you're looking to benefit from that, make sure you take advantage. It's still ongoing. I have the sales to the end of today. After today, it's gonna go back to $100, the original price. So I am here to let you know that that's something that you guys can do instead of gravitating towards only being a DOT specimen collector. That is actually something else that you can add as a service. I hope this has been helpful. I don't want this video to be too long because I plan to put it on TikTok. Okay, all right, so let's get together and do great things. All right, I'll talk to you guys again. Bye for now. All right, no comments. Beautiful.